Okay, so for number 5, 30 students took a maths test. The marks they scored are shown in the table below, right? So part A is saying complete the cumulative frequency column in the table above. So cumulative means just like the running total as you keep going. So we had 3 people who got a score of 1, so the cumulative frequency is 3. Then we have 4 more people who got a score of 2, so the cumulative frequency is whatever it was before, plus the amount that we now added in, so that's 7 in total. So when we also include the number of people who got 3, that's 8 more students we're looking at, so that'll be 7 plus 8, that gives us 15, right? Same thing again, so the total is 15, then we add in 3 new students, we get 18, we add in 1 more student, we get 19, we add in 6 more students, we get 25, and then when we add in 5 more scores, we get 30, right? So 15 and 25 would be the numbers you have to put in. Now they're asking part B, using the information in the table above, determine the range. So the range is the maximum score minus the minimum score. So that's 10 minus 1, yeah, which is 9. For the next question, they're saying they want to find the modal mark, right? Modal mark is just the most frequently occurring one, the one that appears the most. So which one has the highest frequency? It's as simple as that, right? So the one that appeared 8 times is the mode, the one that was, has the highest frequency, so that's a mark of 3. So 3. The median mark. So this one is a little, slightly trickier. And in this case, it'll be, so that the total cumulative frequency is 30, as we're seeing here, right? And median means the middle, right? So the mark that is in the middle. And when you're dealing with the median, the first thing you need to check is it odd or is it even, right? For example, if you have 3 scores, like score 1, 2, and 3, the median is the one in the middle, right? But if you have an even number, then we'll have 2 middle values, right? Because for an even number, there's no exact middle. So similarly, with 30, there would be no exact middle. 15 wouldn't be the middle. The 15th and 16th scores would be the 2 scores that are in the middle, right? You could even draw it out, 30 things, and you'll see, or however you want to think about it. But yeah, so what you have to do is find what the 15th score is, and the 16th score, and we're going to use those to find what the median is, right? If it was an odd number, if it was 31, then the 16th score would be, because you have 15, then 1, then 15 more. So that'll be the exact middle. But in this case, you'll need to find the 15th and 16th scores. So the 15th score occurs over here. We're seeing the cumulative frequency of 15. So with this row, it goes up to 15. So the 15th score is from this row. So that's a mark of 3. And the 16th score would be in the row where it went up to 18, right? So that'll be in this row. That's a mark of 5. And so the median mark would be 3 plus 5 divided by 2. We use both of those to find the median. And that is 4. So the median mark is 4 in this case. Then for the mean mark, we need to find so first of all, that's the sum of everything over the frequency, right? The frequency is 30, because there were 30 scores in total, right? And the way we're going to find the sum is, for each score, we're going to look at how many people got that score, multiply it together, and then we add all of that up. So for example, how many people got a mark of 1? 3, right? 3 people got a mark of 1. So we'll get 1 times 3 plus how many people got a mark of 2? 4 people got a mark of 2, so that gives us 8. So that we could actually just write it out here, and then we'll add it up. So 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 people got a mark of 3, so that's a total of 8 by 3, which is 24. 3 people got a mark of 5, so 3 by 5 is 15. 1 person got a mark of 7, so that's 7. 6 people got a mark of 8, so that's 48. 5 people got a mark of 10, so that's 50. Right, so we'll add all of that up. So that'll be 3 plus 8 plus 24 plus 15 plus 7 plus 48 plus 50. Right, because what we did is we found the total, each mark, and times the frequency. So for each thing, we're going to add all of that up and divide it by the frequency, the total number of marks we had, and that'll give us the mean. So whenever you see a table like this with like a thing, a mark, or whatever, and a frequency, and you want to find the mean, you have to like find for each thing, what is the frequency, multiply it, add all the things up together, and that gives you the total, and divide that by the frequency. So in this case, we'll get 3 plus 8 is 11, plus 24 is 35, and 15 is 50, 57, plus 50 is 107, 147, 155. So you get 155 over 30. Right, so that will be the mean mark. So whatever that is when you calculate it. So that will give you 5.17. Okay, and then for part C, they say, the following two-way table shows the gender distribution of the student's performance on the mathematics test. So we have male and how many passed, how many failed, the total number of males. We have female, same kind of thing, how many passed, how many failed, the total. Then we have the total number of people who passed, total people who failed. Yeah, so this is kind of telling you how everything is distributed. So part 1 says, a student is chosen at random. Find the probability that the student is a female who failed the test. Right? So a student, how many students are there in total? There are 30, right? So the total, the probability, would be out of 30, because there are 30 possibilities, right? If a student, one of the 30 students is chosen at random, so out of 30, find the probability that the student is a female who failed. So female and failed the test, that would be here, right? 13 of them are females and failed. So if you picked, out of the 30 students, if you picked one of them, what is the chance that it was female and they failed? There's 13 people who satisfies that criteria. So it'll be 13 out of the 30. So that's the probability right there. They say a male student is chosen at random. So before it was a student, so there were 30 possibilities. Now they're saying a male student is chosen, so the probability, the total is 9, because there are 9 possibilities. So out of the they're saying there are 9 males in total, one of them is chosen at random. What is the probability that he passed the test? So out of these 9 males, how many passed? 4. So pretty simple. The probability would be 4 out of 9 that if you chose a male, he passed.